Alrighty, folks, welcome to tonight's coverage of the Crowsnest Indycar Series, coming at you live from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So we got about 15 minutes of practice left. So I'm going to leave you to watch a little bit of practice, and then we'll come back for our national anthem in qualifying here in a little bit. Alright, we're back as we're watching a little bit of practice here. 9 minutes to go in practice out there on the racetrack right now. Everybody just trying to figure out their race car. Getting ready. I heard some guys talk about earlier that the car may be a little unstable. So that definitely could play an effect here tonight at Vegas. Dirty air can cause a lot of things with these race cars. They can get tight on you unexpectedly, and when they do, man, you're going to have to jump out of that throttle in a hurry or risk hitting that outside wall. So right now we have 9 minutes remaining in practice. 9 more minutes for these guys to get it figured out. And I do apologize about the paint schemes tonight. Unfortunately, trading paints is down, so can't really use trading paints right now. As you see right there, it looks like that white machine. Try to get a number for you. One of the machines there coming out of turn 4 got tight and whooshed up towards the wall. And that's something that you've got to look out for here in the IndyCar series. Alright folks, we'll be right back with you here on Extreme Sim TV for the National Anthem at the start of today's race. Alright guys, we are back here. 2 minutes 19 seconds left in qualifying here tonight for the Crowsnest Indycar League. Coming your way here tonight only on Extreme SM TV. This group of 4 out here working together, working the draft. It's been a lot of fun just to watch them work it here, figuring out what these cars can do. And to look at the speeds. Brooks there in that 76 machine right now, the fastest car in practice here so far this evening. Again, I want to welcome everyone to the Crowsnest IndyCar series only on Extreme SM TV. I hope you enjoy tonight's coverage. Alright, less than a minute to go here, a minute and 20 left actually. Right now, James Brooks leading the way on the board. In that number 76 machine, Dwight right there in the double 4-4 second. James Leadfoot right now third. Kobe there in the 4th position at 9 machine. Brian also in the 13 and 5th. That's the top 5 in practice here so far today. Here we go into 1 and 2, and you can just see how these guys are all over the racetrack here, trying to find everything they can get here. Try to find that best line for them to run. Of course, the green flag coming up here in a few minutes, as we're going to wrap up qualifying here at wrap up practice and head toward qualifying here in a moment. Alright, as we're getting qualifying underway here. Couple cars rolling out on track right now. We're at the head for the stripe here. Wait for some times to come in. And you just enjoy the sights and sounds of IndyCar here at Las Vegas. Only 5 minutes of qualifying here for these guys, so you're going to have to lay down some laps quick. Out of turn number 4 across the stripe. Oh, the 35 up to the top of the chart right quick. I have to reload my theme, so hang on just a second, guys. We'll be right back with you. Alright. Got everything fixed there. We're back up and properly running, and right now, Brian Kaufman with the fastest time in town. And that number 13 machine right now qualified on the pole with 47 seconds remaining. Ryan there in second, the 14 machine. James third, Mark fourth, Gary fifth. In the 2, the 86 of, a change up at top is tight. Mr. Taylor to the top of the board in the 10 machine, right with 25 seconds remaining, so that's going to mix it up just a little bit. Everybody else kind of off the track now. Kobe Wales right now back there in 9th. He's trying to make a run at it. See if he can top it any way at all. It doesn't look like it, but it looks like that's going to be your pole sitter for tonight. Mr. Taylor in that number 10 machine will grab the pole here at Indianapolis. We're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in a moment. Get everybody lined back up and ready to go here. Everybody will line up behind the AI Racing pace car here on Extreme SM TV for the Crowsnest Indycar Series. 150 laps coming your way from Las Vegas. 3 fast repair for these guys tonight, so that should be interesting to see how they manage that. Again, a lot of high speeds here at Indy. Very easy to get yourself in trouble. Maybe you lose the front end of the car and wash up into somebody. That is a very real danger here tonight. Alright, behind the iRacing pace car, I will do my best to get you a grid here. Up front on that front row, you got Taylor there with a absolutely great qualifying lap. Got him the pole. Taking a look at Taylor there on the front row. Outside of him, they're in that number. Let me see if this is correct. Alright, I do apologize guys, my grid is not working. It is not accurate at all. I know Taylor got the pole. And I am showing Kaufman on the pole, but Taylor is actually on the pole. So we will let them cycle around, get ready to go green flag racing. Here from Las Vegas. Lights are off on the iRacing pace car. A big field here tonight of cars ready to take on Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Should be an exciting one all night long. Go double up down the back straightaway now. And start heading towards 3 and 4. Lights are off on top of the iRacing pace car. And we will get ready to go green flag racing. Taylor on the front row with the pole here this evening. The 13 of Kaufman actually on the outside of him there. In that black and yellow machine. And we're going to go green flag racing as I come off of turn 4.
Green.
And green is in the air. We're underway here for the Crowsnest Indycar Series. Only on Extreme SM TV as they work their way into turn number 1. Buddy already kind of fanning out just a little bit. Through turn number 1, you'll see Kaufman jump down in the line. He will try to get a pull. And does. Taylor able to hang on as they exit turns 3 and 4 to complete lap number 1. Taylor will lead lap number 1. Alright, now everybody's up to full song. You'll see them spread out back there in the pack. Watch them out of turn number 1 once again. Everybody kind of spreading out down the back straightaway. We see some moves back in the pack. Around 4th on back now, side by side, 2 by 2. That is Mr. Ryan running in the 4th position. Up to 3rd now. He'll start to get a pull off the back bumper of Brian there. So, oh, we got trouble as we got one on the apron way back there in the back. That was the number 14 machine. And we'll go back and take a look at what happened. Coming out of turn number 2. Just got on that apron, got it sideways, and that presented a problem. Good job keeping that car off the wall though, and we will stay green. Meanwhile, back up front, near the front of the pack, James Ledfoot we're taking a look at here. In that number 49 machine. Excuse me, the 48 running 3rd. The top 4 now, single files. We got them side by side for 5th on back. Now they'll jump in line here. Maybe 5 laps on the tires, starting to wear the tires just a tad bit. Everybody having to jump in the line. Back out of turn number 2. And now through 3 and 4, everybody nice and stable. Down the front straightaway they come back into 1 and 2. Now side by side for about the 4th position. That is going to be Gary, I believe, on the inside line there. He's going to have Mr. Rob there on the outside trying to move along the outside groove. Not able to work right now. Oh, we have trouble near the back of the pack. A couple of cars getting sideways. We're going to try to catch up to them here. Oh, right there, Mr. Gary involved. Let's go back and take a look. Coming out of turn number 3 and 4. What happened here? They crossed the stripe. Oh, Gary just got on the apron and got loose, ended up in the grass. One car hard in the inside wall. And then Gary's going to clip the apron here, trying to come back up. And that's going to turn him sideways. He'll make contact with the inside wall in the back straightaway. That will do it for those two. Meanwhile, back up front, Taylor leading the way still. Pack of cars hungry right behind them, side by side. 10 out of 150 in the books. Coming back to the front straightaway once again. Body in a nice single file line. Trying to get this worked out. I think everybody's just kind of trying to save their equipment right now. No need to make any huge moves. Down the front straightaway, 12 laps in the books already. Or 11 in the books, working lap number 12. Single file they go. Down the back straightaway, this is your lead pack. And they're going to catch a lap car. They're going to have to work their way around them. And it got dicey there for a second. Everybody seems to be okay working their way around. Taking a look at Kobe there. Rob back there as well, trying to work their way around. Now we've got a lap car mixed into this front pack. The front 3 kind of jetting away just a little bit, working the draft. The outside line not really coming in yet so far in this race. 14 of 150 laps now. And I'm going to do a little bit of Crank It Up IndyCar style here on Extreme Sim TV. Alright, back as we have trouble on the back straightaway. We got a car around. We've had our eye on them, and that was Kobe. Going around on the back straightaway. Very unfortunate for him. Again, out of turn number 2, and watch this as he goes into turn 2 coming out, and on that apron. We've seen that all night long, and around it goes. Back up onto the racetrack. Does a good job really not making heavy contact with anything. That way he will lose some spots here. Meanwhile, up front, Taylor still leads the way. He's got Brian right there behind him. They're going to draft right up with one another down the front straightaway. Pack of about 6 of them here. Up top now, they're going to try to get a run on the high side. Not able to happen yet. You'll see right there in that third. I believe that's Mark trying to make that high side work. Indeed it is. Oh, we got another one around on the apron. This time it'll bring out a yellow. Oh, and oh no, that is James in trouble. James Brooks. Oh boy, big incident on the front straightaway. Let's see what happened. Oh, James had nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. That spinning car right in front of him of Mr. Rob. And man, James had nowhere. We'll go back and take a look at it here one more time. Alright, he gets on the apron. You'll see this car get on the apron, and it's going to try to... He's going to get sideways on the apron. He'll go out of frame here for just a second, and then into the outside wall. Heavy contact up in next to the fence. Oh my goodness. Both those cars torn all to pieces. Take one more look back at it. He got down there on the apron, and it just, we've seen it all night long. Slides back up across the racetrack. Boom, gets nailed. up in the air into the catch fence. And that's going to bring out the first yellow of the evening here on Extreme Sim TV and the coverage of the Crowsnest Indycar Series. Again, everybody on pit road here. 4 fresh tires and fuel. 25 laps into this one. Taylor there has led every one of the laps here so far tonight, but he's not going to win the race off pit road. He's going to actually lose the lead as they exit pit road here. And he will come out, looks like, a second. James Leadfoot's still on track. He has not stopped. So he's right now your leader. Again, a yellow flag out on the racetrack. But we will see how this works out. Now Leadfoot dropping back. Looks like Brian got the lead off of pit road, so he'll be your leader here on this restart, taking the lead away from Taylor on pit road. And we're going to get ready for a restart here on Extreme Sim TV. Alright, getting ready to get a restart here in a couple of laps. They'll work their way down the front straightaway. Light still on the iRacing pace car. Oh man, Bud don't feel good. Man, that sucks. Bud, I hope you're watching, man. I'd love to see you out here running. I noticed you wasn't out here, but I didn't know what was up. Bud, man, I hope you get to feeling better, buddy. That time of year, it's starting to warm up, and yeah, you go from cold to hot, and you end up getting sick, and it's just no fun. Hey, Maria, so glad to see you in the chat. So how's the stream look tonight? Chat rooms look pretty good for you? So lots will go back out on the iRacing pace car here. 26 in the books. And we're going to get them lined up to go here one more time. Up front, Mr. Kaufman in that 13 machine leading the way. Again, he got around Taylor there during pit stops. Taylor leading all, I believe it was 25 laps up till this point. So now we'll get it ready for a restart. Get them lined back up. Now they do have 3 faster pairs. So the cars that were involved in that yellow should be okay. Right now we have a couple of cars 26 laps that over. We got a few many laps down. Of course, I believe that is Jimmy Crow Sr. up there in the booth, taking care of everything here tonight. Alright, we're going to come through and we'll get the green flag and get ready to go back racing here on Extreme Sim TV. Once again here tonight with the Crowsnest Indycar League, coming your way every Thursday night, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern Time. Alright, pace car's going to make that hard left-hand turn. And we're getting ready for it. Green. Green's back in the air. Now, a little premature on my end, but we are green. We're back rolling here at Las Vegas. Kaufman out to a little bit of the lead now, 28 laps into this one. But look at Taylor already trying to make that outside line work. Move his way up back by him, maybe reclaim the lead. Not going to work right now. He's going to have to drop back in line as he's got pressure on the low side. I believe that is Brian. Indeed it is. Brian there getting by on the bottom. Down the back straightaway they come. Side by side, 2 by 2 up front now. Kaufman able to hang on to the lead, but we do have a pass for... Oh, Kaufman in trouble. Kaufman getting sideways, getting on the apron. Was leading the race coming out of turn 4. Got the car sideways, he clipped the apron. And that definitely is not what he wanted to do. From leading the race now to on pit road, the car looks to be okay, but he did make a mistake out of turn at number 4. Kind of clipped that apron a little bit. The car comes around with him. Alright, let's see if we can get it here. Taking a look at Mr. Kaufman on pit road. Now the 17 Machines inherited the lead. That is Mr. Brian. Even though it's not picking his name up there, that is Brian leading the way. Oh, they touch wheels there, entering turn 3 and 4. They keep it straight. Man, this inside line has been a pain all night long. You get too close to the apron, those cars just go. They just lose. There's something about these cars that's just not liking being that close to the apron. Down the back straightaway, they'll draft up together into 3 and 4. He is going to have Mark to the outside now, and on his bottom, he's going to have Colby making a move. And to the lead goes that number 9 machine. All right, 35 complete already. Working the lap number 35, 34 complete already here at Las Vegas. This race goes by fast as they start to snake their way down the back straightaway now. Oh, very tight, very tight. That is Brian and Taylor nearly clipping wheels. They'll get it straightened back out. Holy cow. If you could get it, I don't think they could have got any closer there through 1 and I believe that was 3 and 4. Indeed it was. These cars going so quick around through here, I've just about lost track of where we're at. Now we're working 3 and 4. Holy cow. Now up front, side by side. Looks like that is Taylor working the bottom side, trying to work his way back up through there. He's challenging. Oh, the 2 leaders nearly touching now. Third side by side as well. 5 cars and under a blanket out of turn number 4. Dicey racing here at Las Vegas. Everybody doing everything they can. Back into 1 and 2. 37 in the books, working lap number 38. Holy cow. Out of turn number 4 now. See that lone car on the outside lane? That's going to be Jeffrey getting himself up into it. Trying to hold his on, and we're going to go for a little bit more Crank It Up here on Extreme Sim TV. Enjoy the sights and sounds of IndyCar coming your way. Alright. We are back here with the IndyCar Series at Las Vegas. Crowsnest Indycar League. Buddy working our way around the number 9 machine up front. That's Kobe leading the way. Side by side, 2 rows deep now. We'll drop back through the field a little bit. Let's take a look here at Mr. Lane back here in the 9th position. Here in the 10th position is Dwight, and the 11th is Brian. Now Brian a lap down, but he's up here in this lead pack, trying to unlap himself as we put the 44 laps in the books here. Working the lap number 45 now. All right, back up front. And thank you, Maria, for clarifying that. The rookie thing, the ortho. Oh, we got trouble. The leader around. Let's see what in the world. Around he goes out of turn number 2. Yellow flag immediately flies. Oh, just again, that I think it might have been that arrow combined with the apron thing. Let's see if we can get a hold of a driver up here to talk about this, because we got a yellow flag on the speedway here. Let's see if we can get a hold of somebody. All right, let's see if we can get a hold of somebody here. Oh, we got trouble under yellow. What in the world? Under yellow. What in the world happened here? Coming into 1 and 2 under a pace lap. And, oh, it just never turned. Something had to happen to his wheel. And into the catch fence. And, well, somersault, and there you have it. You know, I think we should ride on board for this. Why not? Alright, disclaimer. Sorry if I make you sick. Maria, maybe don't watch the screen. Oh God, we're going to lose our lunch. Whee! Up and over, up and over. Holy smokes. Okay. That was a worse idea than I thought it was going to be, but alright. There you have it from the gyro cam. So now that we're under yellow once again, see if we can grab hold of a driver by chance. Let's see. Kobe's in here. Let's see if we can get a hold of Mr. Let's see if we can get Mr. Jim in here.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, Jim, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of me, buddy?
I sure do, Matt.
All right, we're seeing a lot of cars getting loose on the bottom here tonight near the apron. Are these cars just not stable down there?
Yeah, that's where it transitions from the track down on the flat, and you can touch the line, but you cannot venture over it, and that's what happened to me.
All right, so basically it's one of them things, you got to get close to that line, but you just cannot get, if you go an inch or two over it, you're in trouble.
10-4, that's exactly it.
All righty, man. Well, best of luck to you here in the rest of the race, and how's your car handling?
Well, yeah, it's okay now. I've just got some laps to make up.
All righty, buddy. All righty, man. Have a good one out there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
User was moved out of your channel.
Alrighty, that was Mr. Brooks there. The yellow flag back on the speedway once again. $50 out of 150 complete tonight. We've got 100 laps to go. LKH Racing, good to have you in the chat room there, bud. Glad to see you in there. Again, 150 laps to complete here tonight, and we're already 50 in. 100 laps to go this time by for the Crowsnest Indycar Series here at Las Vegas. Taking a look here at the reset car of Mr. Kobe getting a reset. The lights are off on the AI Racing pace car once again. Up front, the number 17 of Brian, another rookie, up front. Now keep in mind, my theme's showing only R and no name, because when it picks up the rookie, that's what it displays. I mean, so there's not much I can do there. Maybe we'll talk to Crowsnest and see if we can come up, move the name around, figure out a way to fix that maybe. But other than that, that's what we got for tonight, and we'll get ready to go back green flag racing. Lights off on the iRacing pace car. We'll bring them around here, and Mr. Brian will bring them to the line here to get this one restarted. Again, most of the cars here stop for tires and fuel. They should be good to go the rest of the way for the most part, at least to probably 112, 115. Alright, lights off, and we're going to go green flag racing. That Menard's machine will lead them to green. I have a Haviland machine to his outside. That's the 02, or the 04, excuse me, on his outside. Alright, and green flag is out. Green and green and green. The Crowsnest IndyCar Series is back underway here on Extreme Sim TV. We're back to green flag racing once again. Through 1 and 2. Working the bottom is the 17 of Brian, trying to hold them off once again. They're doing a good job. But look at the run to the outside. Jeffrey's going to try to make that pass. Not really enough momentum yet, I don't think. Dirty Air doesn't seem to be playing as much of a factor here tonight as it did there last week on Max Speed TV. When they ran last week, they had a little bit of issue with that. But here tonight, they're not really having that. Also, big shout out this Saturday. Go check out the Crowsnest over on Max Speed TV. I'm not exactly, I believe their start time's 8:30 over there this Saturday. So make sure and go check that out. And I believe they will be in cup cars over there. So now, 54 out of 150 complete. Man, that was mighty close to the wall there for Jeffrey. If he's working the outside line. Here we go. Oh, look how tight it's going to get. Out of turn 3 and 4. Working their way down into 1 and 2. Right now, moving up to second is Taylor. Now, he led early on in this one. Led a lot of it early. Trying to work his way back to the lead. .57 out of 150 complete. Taylor trying to work that outside line. He is going to have Kobe back up to fourth out there with him. We also saw Kobe get that inside line a little bit and whoop that car earlier. The Crowsnest out in full force here tonight. As they battle still for the lead, I would do my crow impression, but I think Maria would kill me if I did it on air. So, they're back side by side now, battling there for fifth as well. Jimmy Crow, a singer up in the tower, is your admin here tonight. That's the man you got to look to for all the yellows and all that good whatnot stuff. Doing a great job controlling this race. Had some yellow incidents that wasn't yellows. It was the right call and a good way to go about it. But when it needed to come out, he definitely put it out. And he's doing a great job up there in the control tower. As they start to work their way down the back straightaway. And what a block. Holy cow. Brian there shifting lanes back and forth. Throwing some blockers on Mark. Mark trying to get his way by. Here comes Taylor now, 3 wide for second. Hold your lane, boys. It's going to get tight coming out of turn 2. These cars wanting to dance around. 3 wide. There may not be enough room here for that. Oh, look how tight it got there between Taylor and Mark once again. On the back bumper. And I believe that's your rookie right there on the... Oh, Drew trying to force it. He'll make it work now, 3 wide. Kobe through the middle. And he's going to get up to third doing it, trying to get to second. He's going to try to get around Taylor. He's got no drafting help out there on the outside line, though. Down the front straightaway. Now Taylor will get himself to the second. Kobe falls back a little ways. Oh, Kobe may have just about touched the apron. Had to jump back up the racetrack to keep from losing that car. And side by side with Taylor for second now. Working the outside line. That is Mr. Mark trying to make it. I believe that's Mark up there. Indeed it is, I believe. But on my scoring update, they're switching around so much, the theme can't hardly keep up with it. Here they go, Taylor back into P2. He's going to try to get a pull now. Off of Brian up front. Brian throws a block again. Wow. Oh, and Taylor's in the grass. We've seen that earlier. He's going to hang on to that race car. Down the back straightaway, Taylor falls way back now after getting out of shape in the tri-oval. And side by side up front. Look at this move. Mr. Brian trying to hang on to that lead. 67 laps complete. Oh, tied off of turn 2. You seen that car start to take off. And then it was about trouble. As we got rookies up in the front doing everything they can. The rookies showing them they know how to do this too. A little side draft off of turn 2. He's going to try to get down on that wheel. It's not going to work. You're going to have all kinds of momentum to get that outside line to work, and then going to have to pinch them down. Not give them much room there on the bottom. Working their way through 3 and 4. The pack all bunched up in a cluster right now. Oh, nearly contact there for the second. Mark now on the outside trying to make it happen. Well, here comes Kobe right back to the back bumper on the bottom. He's going to try to shoot the middle. There's no gap there. You better back out, man. He does smart racing move there. That could have been disastrous if he tried to shove it in there. Just wasn't any room. Holy cow, what a night. Working their way down the back straightaway. Set 72 out of 150 complete. And we're going to do a quick crank it up once again here on Extreme SM TV. And we'll be right back with you. Kobe back up to P2 now. He's still trying to pressure Mr. Bryan for the lead there. He'll drop back once again, back to 30. Gets up there and then he gets on the high side. And that car just stalls out on him. As we're coming to lap number 77 of 150 here tonight. Now here comes the move once again. Here comes Caleb to the outside. Or not Caleb, sorry, Kobe to the outside. Got another lead runs a paint scheme extremely similar to that. Kobe there trying to make something happen. Can't do it. Alrighty. He's trying, not able to work it just yet. He'll drop back in the line. 3 cars on the bottom of the racetrack now is this top 4. Drop back to Ryan here, back here in 4th. 5th is Mr. Mark. Mark dropped back a little ways here. 45 machine here in 6th. That's going to be Dave running around in 6th position right now. Michael 7th. James Ledford 8th. 9th is Dwight back here in that 044 machine. Taylor has dropped all the way to 10th with that mistake out of turn number 4 in the trial. We'll have to wait and see if he can work his way back up. Brian's still hanging on, battling for the lead. He's got cars all the way around him, though. Got to make some moves here to hang on. He does. Out of turn number 4. Up front, we got a car on the apron. Might be trying to come to pit road. Lost track of them here. Hang on just a second. Second pack coming through. Oh, we got a slow car. Watch out. Everybody will work their way by. Jeffrey up front now to the lead. Kobe back to third. Ryan there in second. That was your leader that was so slow. What in the world happened to Ryan? He's dropped all the way back to 8th. Go back and try to see if we can get a view on what in the world happened. Coming down the trial oval. I've seen this video before. And through the grass. We have seen that so many times tonight. And that'll take him out of the lead. Same thing that happened to Taylor. Up front now, Jeffrey leading the way, completing lap 85. We'll get ready to... Now you can see everybody's all spread out now. Kobe back here in third, about to lose touch with the top 2. Here you've got a pack of cars working together, probably 5, 6 of them if they'll draft up together. Brian will jump by to lead that group. If they can work together, they should be able to run up to Kobe at least. They can just kind of draft together. They're 2.5 seconds back. But they're going to have to probably form a little bit better of a draft than this to really gain. Still right now 2.5 back off the leaders. 88 laps complete. This is the most we've seen the pack broke up all night long. The front 2 now side by side for the lead. Jeffrey trying to hang on, but he's got a challenge underneath of him by Ryan, and Ryan looks like he's going to try to or on the outside try to complete the pass. Not going to happen for Ryan. Jeffrey able to hang on. That lets Kobe get their draft. He'll draft right back up to him. And what that also does, now they got 3 cars in the draft. That's going to hurt that backpack from catching them now. Working our way down at 91. We'll go in the books. These 3 will get back together. Kobe going to try to make that pass for second. That's going to let your leader get out the gap. I don't know about this now. They start racing. That back group of cars, if they can get lined up, should in theory run them down. Again, in theory. 91 complete. Getting awfully close to 50 to go. This pack of 5, 6 cars, they're really going to have to work well together to get up to the front pack. And snaking apart like that, I don't know if it's going to do much good to help. Here they go down the front straightaway. The gap to this pack now, still at 2.4, so they've made up a tenth. But they're going to have to make up a little bit more than that. Now you see they're gaining on the third place car, Ryan. So what you're going to see here is when they start getting in his draft, they'll suck up to him really quickly. And there's a 4/10 gap up front. So the front two is not really all up on each other either. And you can visibly see now Brian getting in the draft. He's going to suck up and go right on by. Yeah, that is Brian getting in the draft of Ryan. They'll go right on by Ryan. There you go. So they're up to third now. That pack will form back together. The best thing Ryan can do now is kind of just jump back down the line. Start drafting off these two. They've got it down to 2.1, so they're gaining. They still got it quite a ways to go here. But they have time to do it. Here's your two leaders, about 1/10 off each other now. Now this is where Kobe there, he's a rookie here. So if I am Jeffrey, I'm on that headset talking to Kobe saying, hey man, get in line with me. Don't try to pass me. Let's ride. Maybe do the leapfrog thing that Rudy talked about last week, where one car will get in front of the other and the other will let the other by and kind of just draft off each other. But they're going to have to work together to get it done. To stay, because they have got an angry pack coming for them that's 2 seconds behind them. And if they start racing each other, oh, Kobe, don't do that. Stay in line. That's my best advice to you. You don't want that backpack to get up to you. Coming to complete 98. I mean, you have still got 50 laps to go. You're going to have to manage that gap to the pack behind you. And think about it. If we have to stop for fuel, well, think about this. If they can stay where they're at and keep a little bit of gap, it's going to be easier for them to get on pit road than that second group. A gap now of 2.2 seconds. So they're not really gaining right now. So long as these front two just keep doing what they're doing. And now they'll come to pit road just like I predicted. Nice, nice, nice. 99 out of 150. They're on pit road here. Now keep in mind the gap that they had. It's going to let Leadfoot up there. And this should be their final pit stop. I would think. I'm pretty sure they can go 50 laps on fuel here. So now Leadfoot out front. I do apologize about that texture loss there. That is a camera pack deal that I'm going to have to adjust after this race. I do apologize. Alright. 101 coming to 102. Up front, Leadfoot leading the way. Now he's got a 1.2 second gap over Mr. Dave. These two haven't stopped. There's Dave, and then right behind him you have Mr. Michael. There's another one coming to pit road there. Leadford's still staying out front. Under 50 laps to go now. Alright, let's see when these guys decide to head to pit road here. And it should be this time by nice and smooth. Good job, everybody coming down nice and easy. And now we'll have to look for the backpack. Here's Ryan, who's one lap down. He'll come around to unlap himself. Dwight on pit road, so Ryan should be one of the first cars that have made stops. See where it cycles around to. Out of turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, Ryan with a good bit of momentum. You can see the cars exiting pit road there. Going to get by 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll reassume the lead. Ryan doing a good job now up front. He's going to have Jeffrey and Kobe right there with him. Those two, now a 3-car pack. And this may be your 3 cars to duke it out to the end here if nothing happens. Oh, tight off of turn number 4. 105 in the books, working on 106. Still battling up front now for the lead. On the outside, Jeffrey. Kobe on the inside. $107 going to go in the books this time by. So definitely time running short here for these guys. Look how close Jeffrey's getting to that outside wall. $108 in the books now. Up front still. Kobe leading the way. Jeffrey running second. Third is Ryan. You see the backpack here led by James. Running in the 4th position. Right now 1.6 seconds back. It'll be interesting to see if this pack can work together to get up to the lead pack here. We come by this time to see 40 laps to go. Right now they're 1.1 seconds off that lead draft. And I believe that's a lap down car right there in front of them. Indeed it is. So that's going to help them bridge the gap. That actually may save them having that lap down car. Because he was able to get the sniff of the draft from the lead pack. And he's providing it to that second pack. And they're going to cordon up right to him. We had some smoke billowing off. Looks like Kobe's car there for a second. That's going to mess that whole front pack up. And here comes a backpack with a big chunk of momentum led by James. James to third now. He'll jump line a couple of lap cars up here involved in it too. 112 complete. Working 113. Kobe still leading the way. Jeffrey right there in second. Down the back straightaway. Oh, somebody got pushed out of the line. Looks like that was a lap car getting shoved out of the line there. Or may have just dropped down to let him go. 1 of 14 going to go in the books here. Jeffrey trying the outside line again. He just can't get anything going up there. You're going to have to get to the bottom, I feel like, unless you get a massive run. Oh, look at Jeffrey really trying. Now, this may open up an opportunity for James, who's sitting back there just sniffing that draft like that. Which way do I go? Yikes, there's a little tight there. I kind of wonder if James is full throttle because he's not really sucking up on him. I mean, I would expect him to. I think he's kind of biding his time. He's got some help behind him as well. There's Jeffrey up near the wall again. We've seen him do that like 20 times. Getting that close to the wall scares me, but obviously Jeffrey don't mind to. Coming up on 30 laps to go here at Las Vegas. And we're going to take you for your final crank it up of the evening. All right, new leader, Jeffrey up to the lead. He's managed to get up there in the lead now. He's got Kobe there in second. Less than 30 laps to go here at Las Vegas. Look at the move on the outside by Michael. Trying to fight his way up. Down the back straightaway they come. Again, that's Michael there trying to fight his way up on the outside of Kobe. Side by side there for second position. Coming up close to 25 laps remaining in this one. Front pack of about 5, 6, 7 cars now. All with the opportunity to win this one. And I'm really wondering if all of them can actually make it all the way here. Turn to 3 and 4. Now up front, Jeffrey trying to pull away a little bit. One 27 out of 150. in the books. $127 complete. Working lap 128 now. It's in the books, and up front is Jeffrey leading the way. He will come by next time by to see 20 laps to go. And I don't know if anybody's got anything for him right now. Kobe's kind of falling back. Take a look here at Kobe as he is falling back here a little ways. The group of cars he's racing around, but they have fallen back off the leader by about 4/10. So they're definitely going to have to make that up if they're going to do anything. 31, lap 131 now. Counting them down. And look how tight everybody's running here today. Kobe trying to draft back up to Jeffrey. He just doesn't have the speed right now to do it, I don't think. But this backpack surely is putting on a show by themselves here. Working their way through 3 and 4 now. Inside, outside, here we go down the front straightaway once again. Now this whole second pack right now battling for P2. Coming up on 15 laps to go. Up front, Jeffrey trying to pull away. 135 out of 150 now being worked into the books. Jeffrey now up to a 0.5 of a second gap. He's been able to break away from the pack. Into 1 and 2 once again. Everybody getting in the line here. Trying to run down their leader. It's just not happening here with 137 complete. Kobe trying everything he can. $139. Working lap 140 here. Be 10 laps to go. This time by. Out front, Jeffrey. Oh, Dan. Dan's able to get the lead. And Jeffrey dropping back. I didn't. Wow, that happened so quick. I missed it. Was looking at the numbers to give you guys. Dave able to sneak by. And he's going to jump out to a nice little lead now, about 5/10. What in the world happened to Jeffrey? Taking a look here. As we've got less than 8 to go, what happened? Because Jeffrey had a good lead. Off of turn number 2. Looks like his car might have just got tight and he got up next to the wall. Yeah, I had to lift. That's exactly what happened. And all that momentum, just, you can't overcome that. So now, up front is Dave by about 1.3 seconds over the field. Dave with this one well in hand right now, as we're going to see 7 to go this time by. 7 more laps to go. Oh, we got a car around on the apron. That is not going to bring out a yellow, though. And now it does. Yellow now flies. And I don't know that we'll get green flag racing back going here. We had a car around on the back straightaway. Brian there went around. What in the world happened here? Out of turn number 2. Oh, he just got turned. Oh, boy. And that brought the yellow out. Yellow flag flew once again. And I don't know that we'll get this thing back underway. We'll come take 5 to go this time by. Dave is your leader. And I believe we'll get a 1-lap shootout. I believe we will go back green flag racing. It'll be a 1-lap shootout to end it here at Las Vegas for the Crowsnest Indycar League. Here we go, getting ready for this 1-lap shootout. Up front, Mr. Dave. Right behind him, Colby. Running second, Jeffrey. Third. Fourth will be James Ledford. Or Ledford there. Sorry about that, James. Running in 5th position will be Brian. Sixth will be Taylor. Now, Taylor led quite a few laps early on in this one. See if he can work his way back to the lead. It's going to be a 1-lap, a shootout to finish it. One lap to end it here at Las Vegas. One lap shootout. Oh boy, this is going to be exciting. Dave up front. Colby a second. Jeffrey third. James fourth. Ryan fifth. Taylor sixth. That's going to be your top six here. They're circling around under yellow. Again, a late race caution. Bunching the field back up. The field will receive a 3 to go this time by. Three laps there go. See if the lights go out on the iRacing pace car this time by or not. Oh, looks like they're out. So we might actually get a 2-lap shootout. One more than I was expecting. Okay, Dave's going to be the lead. Bring him to green. Kobe to his outside. Jeffrey third, James fourth, Ryan in fifth. And this will be your shootout to end it here for the Crowsnest Indycar League here at Vegas. What a shootout this will be. Lights out on the iRacing pace car. It'll be two to go when they go green here. Can Dave hang on to the lead to get the win? Can Kobe work his way by? What about Jeffrey and James back there, third and fourth? Here we go. We're going to go green here. And iRacing pace car dives down pit road. Green, 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 green this time. We are green. 2 laps to go. Dave with a good start. Colby not really able to match him. Kobe actually had a little blinking issue there. 2 to go now, working their way on the back straightaway. Here comes Kobe trying to work the outside line. Nowhere for him to go. They're going to get stacked up on the bottom. And they'll see the white flag this time by. Next flag ends it. Out front, Dave Lane leading the way, and they're trouble. Kobe in the wall. Yellow's out before they get to the stripe. White flag in the air. That is going to do it. And Dave Lane will win it. We'll go back and take a look at what happened to bring out the yellow there. Coming through the tri-oval. Kobe and Jeffrey side by side. Outer turn before, man, they just touched a little bit, and that put them both in the fence. That brought out the yellow, and that will bring this one to a close here tonight on Extremist MTV. And Dave Lane will walk away with your win, and we'll get a word with him here momentarily.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, Dave, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
Alrighty, buddy. You had to fight to hang on to that one, but you got the win here tonight. You had a pretty good lead, and then that late race caution come out. What was you thinking there coming to the final restart?
I was just going to stay on that bottom line and hug the white line.
That's about the only choice you got in these cars. It looked like you really couldn't get the high line to work at all here tonight.
No, that high line don't work real well here.
Yeah, it just seems like the car completely stalled out on them when they got up there.
Yeah, you get a run and you pull out, and it's like you throw a parachute out on your back.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on your win here tonight, bud.
Thank you. I hope everybody enjoyed the race.
Oh, I definitely enjoyed calling it, and have a great night, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
Alright, let's see if we can get James down here. I don't see James in TeamSpeak anywhere, unfortunately. See if we got Dwight. Yeah, we do. Alright, let's see if we can get Dwight down here.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, Dwight, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me, buddy? Hey, bud, you got a copy on me? It's Matt up in the booth. I must have his radio off.
User was moved out of your channel.
Alright, let's take a look here. Up front, Dave is going to come home with the win here tonight. Second goes to James Ledford. Third it goes to Dwight. Fourth to Michael. Fifth to Taylor. Sixth to Mark. Seventh is Kobe. Eighth is Ryan. Ninth will be Jeffrey after that last lap incident. 10th will be Brian. 11th, James Brooks. 12th is Brian Kaufman. 13th is Rob. 14th, Mark. And 15th, rounding out the field right now, is Gary. Taylor, of course, 6th. Well, Gary 15th, Taylor 16th, and then Jimmy Crow never started the race. So there's your finishing order here tonight for the Crowsnest Indycar League here from Las Vegas. I hope y'all had a great night. It's definitely a fun race. Heartbreak here for Taylor as he led so many laps early. Just made that mistake there and never really could recover. So, you know, those nights do happen. All right, folks, we're going to end it off there. We'll see you back here next week. Same time, same place for some more IndyCar action. And don't forget, Monday night at 7:30, 8:30 Central, the Crowsnest is going to be running 100, I think it's 100 laps at Talladega in the W12s. Well, hopefully y'all had a good time. Enjoy tonight's race. And until next time, it's Matt with Extreme SM TV. See you later. All right. Yeah, Maria, I'm trying to get them, and we'll see if I can see if we can get James in here if he comes in TeamSpeak. I still don't see James or Dwight, or James and Dwight in there. Let's try Dwight quick before we go. How about that?
User was moved to
Hey,
your
Dwight,
channel.
it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy? Alright. Alright, folks. Unfortunately, still can't get a hold of the final two. Great win, Dave, and we will see you next week.